Our world is abuzz with invisible waves. They carry our voices, our music, and our data through the air. But how much do we really know about these unseen forces? Bluetooth technology, a ubiquitous companion in our daily lives, relies on these waves to connect our devices. It's a modern marvel, allowing us to roam freely, untethered from wires. But as we revel in this wireless freedom, a nagging question lingers. Are these invisible waves entirely benign, or could they be subtly altering the delicate balance of our bodies? The question of safety is particularly pertinent when it comes to Bluetooth earphones. These tiny devices sit snugly in our ears, emitting low-energy radio waves mere centimeters from our brains. It's a proximity that has sparked a wave of concern and a flurry of scientific studies. Some experts caution about potential long-term effects, while others assure us that the risks are negligible. So how do we navigate this complex landscape of conflicting information? How do we separate hype from reality and make informed choices about our health? It's a journey that requires a careful examination of the science, a balanced assessment of the evidence, and a healthy dose of skepticism. We must delve into the world of electromagnetic radiation, understand its interactions with biological systems, and learn to interpret the nuances of scientific research. It's a journey that promises to illuminate the invisible world around us and empower us to make choices that align with our values and priorities. Scientists have been hard at work, investigating the potential effects of Bluetooth radiation on human health. They've conducted numerous studies, exploring various aspects of this technology. Some studies have focused on the thermal effects of Bluetooth devices, measuring the amount of heat they generate in the tissues closest to the ear. These studies have generally found that Bluetooth earphones produce minimal heat, well below the levels considered harmful to human cells. However, the focus of research has shifted in recent years. Scientists are now increasingly interested in the non-thermal effects of Bluetooth radiation. This involves studying how low-energy radio waves might interact with biological processes at a cellular level, even without causing significant heating. These studies are more complex and often yield less definitive results. Some have suggested a possible link between Bluetooth radiation and certain biological effects, such as changes in brainwave activity or cellular stress responses. It's important to note that the scientific community is not unanimous in its conclusions. While some studies have reported potential effects, others have found no significant association between Bluetooth radiation and adverse health outcomes. This lack of consensus highlights the complexity of the issue and the need for further research. It emphasizes the importance of critical evaluation of scientific studies, considering factors like study design, sample size, and potential biases. To understand the potential impact of Bluetooth radiation, we need to delve into the microscopic world of cells and signals. Our bodies are intricate networks of communication, relying on a symphony of electrical and chemical signals to function. These signals control everything from our heartbeats to our thoughts, ensuring the harmonious operation of our biological systems. But what happens when external sources of electromagnetic radiation, like those emitted by Bluetooth devices, enter this delicate equation? Some scientists hypothesize that Bluetooth radiation, even at low levels, might interfere with these cellular communication pathways. They suggest that the radio waves could potentially disrupt the normal flow of ions across cell membranes, alter the activity of enzymes, or even influence gene expression. These subtle changes, if they occur, could have cascading effects on cellular function and potentially contribute to long-term health issues. However, it's crucial to remember that these are just hypotheses, not established facts. The human body is incredibly resilient and possesses numerous mechanisms for adapting to environmental stressors. Our cells are constantly bombarded by various forms of radiation, both natural and artificial, and have evolved sophisticated ways to cope with this exposure. While Bluetooth radiation might introduce a new variable into this equation, it's unclear whether its effects are significant enough to overcome the body's natural defenses. The debate surrounding Bluetooth earphones highlights a common dilemma in modern life, weighing the risks and benefits of technological advancements. On one hand, Bluetooth technology offers undeniable convenience. It frees us from tangled wires, allows us to move seamlessly through our day, and enhances our enjoyment of music, podcasts, and audiobooks. It's a technology that has become deeply integrated into our daily routines, offering a level of connectivity and freedom that was unimaginable just a few decades ago. On the other hand, the potential health risks, though not definitively proven, cannot be entirely dismissed. The close proximity of Bluetooth earphones to our brains raises legitimate concerns about the long-term effects of chronic exposure to low-energy radio waves. The lack of conclusive evidence, while reassuring to some, also underscores the need for continued research and vigilance. It's a reminder that we are often the early adopters of new technologies, venturing into uncharted territory without a complete understanding of the potential consequences. This balancing act is not unique to Bluetooth technology. It's a recurring theme in our relationship with the modern world, where innovation often outpaces our understanding of its long-term implications. It's a reminder that technological progress should not come at the expense of our health and well-being. Navigating the sea of scientific studies on Bluetooth safety can feel like trying to decipher a symphony played by an orchestra of conflicting instruments. Some studies sound a note of caution, highlighting potential risks, while others strike a reassuring chord, emphasizing the lack of conclusive evidence for harm. This discordance can leave us feeling confused and uncertain, unsure of which melody to trust. One of the challenges lies in the inherent limitations of scientific research. Studies often focus on specific aspects of Bluetooth radiation, using different methodologies and sample sizes. This can lead to variations in results and make it difficult to draw overarching conclusions. Furthermore, research on the biological effects of low-energy radio waves is still a relatively young field, with many questions yet to be answered. The media, eager for attention-grabbing headlines, often amplifies this confusion. Reports may cherry-pick findings that support a particular narrative, oversimplifying complex issues and creating a sense of alarm or complacency. It's essential for consumers to approach such reports with a critical eye, considering the source, the context, and the overall body of scientific evidence. It's important to remember that scientific research is an ongoing process of discovery, not a source of absolute truths. Every study is a piece of a larger puzzle, contributing to our understanding but rarely providing definitive answers. This is especially true when studying complex biological systems and their interactions with environmental factors like electromagnetic radiation. The human body is a marvel of complexity, influenced by a myriad of factors, both internal and external. Isolating the specific effects of Bluetooth radiation within this intricate web of interactions is a formidable task. Even with rigorous scientific methodologies, it's challenging to control for all potential variables and establish clear cause and effect relationships. This doesn't mean that scientific research is irrelevant or unreliable. It simply means that we need to interpret findings with a nuanced perspective, acknowledging the limitations of individual studies and focusing on the bigger picture. We should look for patterns and trends across multiple studies, considering the weight of evidence rather than relying on isolated findings. While the scientific debate on Bluetooth safety continues, there are practical steps we can take to minimize potential risks and prioritize our well-being. These measures are based on the precautionary principle, which advocates for taking preventive action in the face of uncertainty, especially when dealing with potential health hazards. One simple step is to limit the duration of Bluetooth earphone use. Instead of wearing them for hours on end, consider taking breaks to reduce your exposure to radio waves. You can also adjust the volume to the lowest comfortable level, as higher volumes require stronger signals and thus emit more radiation. Another tip is to choose earphones with a good fit and seal, as this can improve sound quality and allow you to listen at lower volumes. It's also wise to be mindful of the distance between your Bluetooth device and your body. Whenever possible, keep your phone or music player at a distance, rather than carrying it in your pocket close to vital organs. These simple adjustments, while seemingly small, can contribute to a more mindful and potentially safer approach to Bluetooth technology. The world of wireless technology is constantly evolving, with new innovations emerging at a rapid pace. Researchers are exploring alternative wireless protocols that use different frequency ranges or modulation techniques, potentially reducing exposure to radio waves. Some companies are developing directional sound technologies that focus the audio beam towards the listener, minimizing unnecessary radiation leakage. These advancements offer a glimpse into a future where wireless sound can be enjoyed with greater confidence and peace of mind. As our understanding of electromagnetic radiation and its biological effects deepens, we can expect further innovations that prioritize both convenience and safety. This ongoing evolution highlights the dynamic nature of technology and its potential to adapt to our evolving needs and concerns. Consumers, armed with knowledge and awareness, play a crucial role in shaping this future. By demanding safer and healthier technologies, we can incentivize companies to prioritize research and development in these areas. It's a reminder that we are not passive recipients of technology, but active participants in its evolution. Living in a world saturated with wireless technology requires a discerning ear and a critical mind. We are bombarded with information, often conflicting and sensationalized, making it challenging to separate fact from fiction. But by embracing a spirit of inquiry, seeking reliable sources of information, and engaging in thoughtful reflection, we can learn to tune out the noise and make informed choices that align with our values. The debate surrounding Bluetooth earphones serves as a microcosm of this larger challenge. It reminds us that technological advancements, while offering numerous benefits, can also introduce new uncertainties. It highlights the importance of scientific literacy, critical thinking, and a balanced perspective. Ultimately, the choice of whether or not to use Bluetooth earphones is a personal one. There is no one-size-fits-all answer, as individual comfort levels and risk tolerance vary. But by arming ourselves with knowledge, engaging in open dialogue, and demanding greater transparency from manufacturers, we can navigate this complex landscape with greater confidence and make choices that prioritize our health and well-being.